Hello there, morning. Tell you, I'm cold today. We stay in a granite house and it doesn't keep the heating very well, so it's very cold. Hope your week's going not too bad, and the day-to-day routine is probably a blessing in the mind. Is it how we take each day as it comes? Because we can't look too far in front of us, that's for sure. You know, it's remarkable when you look at the Bible, the people that God used, and they were often, as the world would put, broken people, and many people were all obviously written off even in that culture, but yet God restores people, doesn't he? And it's interesting how Jesus was a carpenter, that carpenters restore things, don't they? They bring them into their former beauty. And I think you look at Jesus' ministry, that's what he did. There's so many people, and I've got a list here of the many people in the Bible who were written off or maybe had flaws in their life, and so here goes. Abraham was maybe too old. Elijah, suicidal. Joseph was abused. Job went bankrupt. Moses had a speech problem, and what that feels like. Gideon was afraid. Samson was a womanizer. Rahab was a prostitute. The Samaritan woman, she was divorced. In that culture, she was written off. Noah was a drunk. Jeremiah was young. Jacob was a cheater. David was a murderer, and probably an adulterer as well. Jonah ran from God. Naomi was a widow. Peter denied Christ 3 times. Martha worried about everything. The disciples fell asleep while praying. And Paul, a Pharisee who persecuted Christians before becoming one. You know, never write yourself off, because God doesn't write people off, that's for sure. His promises never change. And even the systems that are used in modern culture, you know, like even the church kind of institution, we often write off people or maybe off who aren't what they should be. Maybe they're not the higher intellect or from certain kind of backgrounds, but God doesn't care about your background. He doesn't care about your intellect. I can assure you that one. He wants you to be available to do great things for him. So today, don't write anyone off, because God doesn't. And see yourself how God sees you. He sees you as your maximum fully potential. And if you are at a stage where you're maybe having that thoughts of suicide, or you just feel written off by people, don't be. And get around those that can pull you back into maybe the tribe you should be in. Because when you're in a tribe that looks after each other, you'll be amazed what can be done. And Jesus didn't write people off. And I love the fact that God put his only son on this earth to be not a CEO, but just a carpenter. And Jesus picked people that probably were written off in the culture. I mean, 7 of the disciples were probably fishermen. And look how we maybe write off fishermen in today's society. Don't write off nobody, because God doesn't. Give everyone a chance. So today, give someone a chance. You may be written off in your own life. Give them a call. Give them that hope again. Don't write them off. Have a good weekend. Look after, again, one another. And remember that God loves you and you're not a write-off. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.